Okay, when you click on the link to come into CameraSims, it'll look something like this. And you can see right here, we've talked about different priority modes, and it's set to shutter priority, but we work in manual. So the first thing you want to do is come and click on manual. So the scale is very similar to our camera, where right here the exposure is proper, and if I go with a larger aperture, we can see that the exposure is getting too bright. Now I'm going to zoom out here, and what you can do whenever you make a setting is click right here on this button, like the camera shutter button, and you can see it's too bright. You can see the smiley face is not smiley. So you can come back here to return to the viewfinder and then work to get the proper exposure. So if it's overexposed, as you know, there's a variety of ways to bring this into alignment, and so I can go with a faster shutter speed. Okay, so then let me just click that. Okay, and I've got the happy smiley face over there. Now, there's some other variables over here aside from the triangle of ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. This refers to the overall lighting. So you can make it, inside, bright indoors, or dim indoors. So this isn't a camera setting, but it's a way of adjusting the simulation here. Distance here refers to how far you are from the subject, which can greatly affect the impact of your photo, depending on what you're going after. And then the focal length here is whether you're wide angle or more of a telephoto zooming in. So play with all these variables here. The other one to take a look at is right here is for tripod. That will give you the effect of what it's like if you have the camera on a tripod. That's an overview. So say for example if I come over here, right now my exposure is good, but if I go into a partly cloudy day, it gets darker. Anytime you go into a different lighting situation, you need to change your exposure. So it's darker, so maybe I'll boost my ISO, and it's getting closer, and then I'll make my aperture a little smaller so then it lines up nicely, and then I can snap the photo, and as you can see I'm at 1/320th of a second. That's fairly fast, and you can see the little girl pinwheel. It's not completely frozen but almost frozen. So there's a little overview of CameraSims.